Frank Warren for Queensberry, along with their great sponsors. Mr. Q Casino, That Prize Guy, Flexi Buys Business Loans, Global Next Trade, and Riot Season. A big thanks to those great sponsors. Well, a few reminders, ladies and gentlemen, only a limited amount of tickets still remain and are available via AXS.com. And don't forget, you can watch this historic event live, worldwide, exclusively on DAZN by now at DAZN.com. Let's now welcome our press conference participants already seated. Manager of Philip Perkovich, Mr. Keith Connolly. Manager of Moses and Tala, Mr. Francis Warren. The Vice President of Marketing at DAZN, Mr. Alfie Sharman. And the CEO of Queensberry, Mr. George Warren. Ladies and gentlemen, our highly anticipated main event Saturday will be 2 men, 2 nations, 2 dreams, and 1 championship. It's 12 rounds scheduled for the vacant IBF Heavyweight Championship of the World. Let's now welcome the fighters. Coming to us from Zagreb, Croatia, this battle-tested heavyweight had an outstanding amateur career, becoming a 2016 Olympic bronze medalist, and now as a professional. 20 wins, just 1 defeat. 15 of his 20 wins come by way of knockout. Ranked number 4 by the IBF this Saturday, he attempts to become the first heavyweight world champion from Croatia. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Filip El Animal Hrgović. And now we welcome from Chatham, Kent, England, a stellar amateur, now undefeated as a professional. 14 wins, 12 of his 14 wins come by way of knockout. Ranked number 3 by the IBF, this Saturday he attempts to become the second youngest heavyweight world champion in boxing history alongside Mike Tyson. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the fearless, explosive, and undefeated heavyweight sensation, Moses Thelma. And now we hand things over to your host. He is the voice of boxing, Mr. Adam Smith.
Thank you, Thomas. Excitement in the air. Wonderful introductions. Can't wait to hear your dulcet tones in those fabulous moments pre the main event. Crackling cauldron of the O2 this Saturday, brought to you by Queensberry, live on the global home of boxing, DAZN, one of the most highly anticipated heavyweight showdowns of recent times. Is this the arrival, the launch into real stardom for the dazzling, sweet-skilled, fast and heavy-handed southpaw puncher Moses Thelma, who, after just 31 rounds, could become the second youngest heavyweight champion in the history of our wonderful sport? Or will his perfect 14-0 record be blown apart by one of the most experienced, established, and huge hitters in Filip El Animal Hrgović, who seems mentally and looks physically in the shape of his life? He tells us he'll become the first ever world heavyweight
most outstanding active heavyweights in the world. And for me, what's exciting about this is they are both so confident and convinced they're going to win, which means that we know we're going to see great action, competitiveness. I think we're going to see an ebb and flow fight, and boxing at the moment in this country is just on an absolute high. It seems month after month, big event after big event, and we go again. If you go to an arena, we're going to have a sold-out crowd there on Saturday night. And this is either going to be the beginning of one of the most exciting journeys in British boxing, world boxing, or Philip is going to do what he told me he is destined himself to do and become a heavyweight champion. I am so forever grateful for what these guys do, the dedication that they have for boxing, the time and effort they put into the gym to entertain us. And as I say, Saturday night, I believe we're going to be entertained again. We're going to see another fight of the year contender and a crowning moment, and one of these guys is going to go on to have an incredible 2027.
Well said, George. Let's get straight to Moses. It has been some rise for you, and in recent weeks, being sort of blown up on social media, seeing pictures on buses, your team up there on the balcony, high expectations, high pressure now. Something that you thrive on even at the tender age of 21. Has anything been unsettling you in this build-up, or has it been more focused and more engaged than ever?
Thank you very much for coming out. I want to first address that I'm not trying to become the second youngest heavyweight champion in the world. I'm trying to be Philip Kovacic to become a heavyweight champion. Second of all, listen, this fight is what I wanted. I've been asking you for so long. I think it's a style matchup that I reckon I can thrive on, the pressure I can thrive on, and it's just waiting to find out.
How are you feeling this time around as opposed to before Dillian Whyte or before Jermaine Franklin? Obviously the World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Your toughest test today undoubtedly in the quality of Philip Kovacic. What's it been like in the last few weeks?
I'm not really obviously the world title is an achievement and an accolade, that's a plus one, but my sole focus is Hrgovic. I don't, if I ain't going to be Hrgovic, it doesn't matter about the world title, it doesn't matter about the noise, it doesn't matter nothing. So my job is to just be victorious fight night.
The victorious fight night, obviously the long camp with Ben and Barry and Lee and everyone up there. Has it gone perfectly? Have you had the right sparring? Are you as good as you can possibly be ahead of Saturday?
Yeah, man, obviously, I'm not going to sit there and say I didn't, but yeah, man, it's as good as it can be. Yeah, man, I'm ready to rock and roll. I don't know what else to say.
You're ready to rock and roll. Has Philip been getting under your skin a little bit in some of the things he's been saying?
No, man, at the end of the day, talk is cheap. He's just got, schoolboy banter, and that's it, man. You got to keep rolling.
Another bit of schoolboy banter, Philip Hrgovic. We've heard plenty from you in this build-up. You've been very entertaining. You also look in terrific shape, having been in Big Bear with April Sanchez. Are you in the condition of your life at 34?
Yeah, hi everyone. Thank you for coming. And yeah, I'm feeling great. Finally, it's my best training camp in the last 6 years. Last 6 years, I always had some trouble going on, or some pain or some mature enough. I think I'm the man. I'm in much better age, much more experience, and yeah, that's it. No mind games.
No mind games, just physical victory for you on Saturday night.
Yeah, God willing, you know, I'll beat him. I'll smash the kid on Saturday. I'll send him back to high school.
Smashing the kids, sending them back to high school and sending it out to the media out there who has some questions for our panelists. I'm sure there were many about how this fight can be won and lost.
Having tried Daily Balls and Daily Mail onto Moses. I'm not sure if you've seen that Nassim Hamid has been kind of doing some media in the build-up to this fight, and he said yesterday that he thinks that you're better than he ever was, and if you continue on the trajectory you're on, that you will be the all-time best. When you hear someone like him say that, what does it make you think, and how do you appreciate those comments?
It's a nice gesture. When your talent is being recognised, obviously it's good, but when I hear things like that, it's just, I kind of have to put it back in my mind. I don't want to get too big-headed. Obviously, I've got a task, jobs I've done. I've only started professional 3 years ago, so I've got such a long way from in the sport of boxing, and I kind of have to push it to one side. Of course, I appreciate every time Greg and see money.
When asking Naz what advice he would give you, he said that visualization was a huge thing, that you need to visualize standing at the end with your hand raised in the belt. Have you done a lot of visualization, and how's that looked for you, if so?
I've done visualization. I wouldn't say so. I guess shadow boxing is visualization for, like, to a certain extent, so yeah.
Hello. I would like to ask one question in Croatian, and then I will repeat it in English.
We all speak English, man. You can ask me in English.
You don't want to answer in Croatian?
No,
Okay, no worries.
because no one would understand. I don't see a point.
But maybe Croatian media.
Maybe in Indian.
All right. Okay. Let's try in English. So you fought 5 English guys before in your professional career, but for the first time you're gonna fight an Englishman in London. Does it make any difference? Is this the biggest stage? Clearly, it's your biggest fight. Does it all seem like super big, bigger than any other match?
Yeah, it's the biggest fight of my life, man. We are headlining O2 in London. It's probably the biggest fight of the year in heavyweight division, and it's a great fight, and it's, yeah, definitely the biggest fight. No, I fought in London many times. First time 2012, and I fought many times in UK. And yeah, it is definitely my biggest fight.
Thank you.
Thanks to you, man.
Part of set up 2 questions for Filip Hrgović. Filip, given the skills of Moses and Talma and his southpaw heavyweight arms, many of those around, how difficult has it been to draw in the right sparring, the correct sparring for this fight with Moses this weekend?
Sparring partners?
Yeah.
I had good sparring partners. It's not the easiest thing in the world when you fight southpaw to find southpaw sparring partners. It's God's plan, you know, and that's it. I just believe I went through a lot in my life, and I just believe God has a plan for my life and for His life, and this is the moment for me to shine. I had a lot of troubles, like I said, in previous camps, in previous fights. I went through a lot in all my career, all my life, and I just believe, you know, this is my time. So I'm not worried about anything. Everything in God's hands.
It's Tristan Saturday for George. George, in just 14 fights, what do you think it is about Moses that's captured the imagination?
I think, to be honest, Chris, I think it's a combination of different things, but you have to start with talent. We all recognise talent. We've all been in this sport for a long time. You know, Philip's even spoken about it. Moses has raw talent that you don't come across that often in any sport. And when we see it, you know, with a personality, with someone that can, you know, also, I think, resonate with fans, because there's no, you know, we don't send Moses out to be a certain way or to tell him how to behave. This is who he is. This is his personality. He takes it in his stride. He wants to get there quickly. And, you know, as he said right at the beginning of this was the fight that he wanted. And it was up to us to try and deliver it. It was also a fight that Philip accepted. You know, time's going to tell if we've all got the timing right. But as I said, you know, Saturday night we'll see a great fight. But look, for me, we know that winners go on immediately and have great opportunities straight away, but we can also remind ourselves, we've seen multiple different heavyweight championship fights, different even weight division championship fights happen recently, involving guys that have been in great fights that have lost. It's not the end of the world for the loser. Both of these guys feel that they're destined for great things. I think they both can probably feature and deliver world championships at one point in their career. Both think it's their time on Saturday night.
Thanks very much. Some really great questions. Really enjoyed listening to the answers. Just bringing my brilliant colleague Alfie Sharman, whose team has been busy around the world. Lots of news, I'm sure, for the global home of boxing. It's a crunch night on Saturday, Alfie. Why is it so important that we are witnessing history, I guess both as fans and inside DAZN HQ?
Hi everyone. I mean, it's very simple. This is a moment. It's a moment in boxing. We, everyone in this room, enjoy reminiscing about moments and great moments in our history of the sport. We're in one now. This Saturday, we will see history made either on one side, Filip Hrgović, first Croatian heavyweight champion of all time. He's a very, very game opponent. I think, as you can see from his media, his demeanour, he's probably the only person in the world not remotely intimidated or even impressed by Moses Talma. And on the other hand, you have Moses Talma who, despite his focus and understand where his and his team's heads at, the fact is he's becoming the youngest British heavyweight champion of all time. Either way, on Saturday night there will be a new generation of world boxing. We call this campaign Witness History for a good reason, and now we're only 48 hours away from seeing it.
Huge promoters around the world, like Queensbury, of course, now under the umbrella, the DAZN umbrella. Just give us a taste of what's been going on sort of behind the scenes, I guess, to ensure that boxing fans get the ultimate access, the ultimate experience with DAZN.
Well, yeah, I suppose, today's original point there around accessibility, I mean, DAZN's vision is always to bring people together and to collaborate. We believe that when people play nice, some very good things can happen. We've obviously worked over the last 5 years to bring the elite promoters together. This year we finished the set with PBC and Top Rank. We're already seeing the fruits of that labour with top promoters facing off against each other, which handedly in the past would not have happened. There's still work that goes in, but we've demonstrated this year that people coming together can really help our schedule. You mentioned Ultimate there, our Ultimate plan this year, which we launched at the start of the year to include a minimum of 12 pay-per-views. with that as of now. We're already in August. We have Conor Benn and Ryan Garcia next week in the UK and Ireland, which is part of the plan, which will take us above that 12. So we're really proud to be delivering value. Me and my team, the way that we market boxing, I'm very proud to say that from Penzance to Inverness, you will see Moses versus Jokovic in advertising. Frankly, no one else does that. That's our commitment to sport boxing. We believe sport is for everyone. Boxing is no different. We're trying to create a new generation of boxing fans, and the numbers that we're delivering demonstrate that we're achieving that. Lastly, what I will say is obviously there's a lot of noise in the press from two very big names in world boxing, and understandably so, given their achievements and their personalities and what they've given to the sport. But what I will say, make no mistake, in the shadows there is the next generation of heavyweight boxing around the corner. We believe that takes the shape of Moses Atama, so I encourage everyone this weekend to witness history on DAZN.
Witnessing history on DAZN. DAZN also working with other partners. You mentioned Ryan Garcia and Conor Benn in a couple of weeks. We look forward to that. I think we keep Connolly down the far end of the table. But for you, it's all about London. It's all about your man, Filip Hrgović. We saw you a few weeks ago. You're extremely confident that it's the right fight at the right time for El Animal. Anything in the last few weeks that's maybe even more thinking that he wins and wins the world heavyweight title on Saturday night?
Philip's in the best headspace I've ever seen him in. He had a great camp, no injuries. His body looks different. His mind frame is different. He's going around publicly saying he's going to throw Moses back to high school, smash his face in. He's saying that quietly as well. He truly believes it. I think this is a perfect storm of events to upset what everybody wants. Moses win the heavyweight title. Philip is experienced. He's a great fighter. He throws more punches than any heavyweight out there. And as I said a couple of months ago in the initial press conference, this is going to be Hagler Hearns type fight. I really see a knockout in the first 3 to 5 rounds. And I think Philip's going to go out there and be very offensive and overwhelm Moses. And I do think Moses is everything everybody says he is. He's a great fighter, super talented. He will be heavyweight champion of the world. He's just not going to be heavyweight champion of the world this Saturday.
11 wins in 2 for Moses, 11 wins within 3 for Philip. You were predicting a sort of modern day heavyweight Hagler Hearns. That exciting for 9 or so minutes.
Yes, I mean, there's nobody that I've talked to in boxing that doesn't think that this fight will be exciting. It's a can't miss. It's impossible for it not to be all action. You have Philip that throws 1,000 punches around. You have an explosive young dynamo in Moses Atama. It's just going to be an instant classic. Joshua Fury is the biggest heavyweight fight of the year, but Hrgović versus Moses Atama is the best heavyweight fight of the year.
And you're absolutely convinced that Filip Hrgović will become the heavyweight champion of the world after all his promise over the years. This is the time to deliver.
Absolutely convinced Filip Hrgović will knock out Moses Atama this Saturday, and we're going to have a new heavyweight champion. He's from Croatia.
I love these
come in, and this is the right fight at the right time. And I think really
It's the right time for us.
all right, Keith. You know, the right time, right fight at the right time for Moses the Tanner to go show the world what he's always known he's capable of doing, and that's to become world champion of the world and go on to the first step of the ladder to go and become a generational great of the sport.
Keith says it's Hagler Hearns. What's your answer to that? He says he wins, no doubt. Bogovic.
But no doubt Moses wins, and and from a personal point of view, I think Moses stops fit.
Okay, let's bring Moses back in. Obviously, you're not giving anything away. You work very hard behind the scenes with Ben Lee, tactically all the way through camera. You always have done that so professionally. But what sort of performance are you expecting from yourself on Saturday? You say it's not about becoming second youngest, it's about beating Filip Hrgović. What would be the perfect performance?
The performance of World Cup round and then it's a job.
It's more of the same. It's what you've been doing.
Exactly. Same script, different story.
You believe that you'll get him early, you'll get him into traps, and you've got the ruthless and predatory finish to get him out of there.
What do you think?
I'm asking you, it's not about working.
Me standing here in front of the camera, in front of the microphone and saying what I'm going to do. It doesn't mean much. It means Saturday night. That's the most important thing. I'm not trying to engage in back and forth, nothing. My eyes solely on the target. So
Philip, you've heard what Moses has got to say. Perfect performance is winning within 2 rounds. That makes him even quicker than AJ. That's 33 rounds, I think that will be, or 34 rounds. Before 34 to become a world heavyweight champion. You've had hundreds of rounds as an amateur and a pro. Do you think it ends quickly for you, like your manager says, within 3 rounds?
Sorry guys, I don't understand that British accent so well. I didn't understand you anything. What he said, he's gonna knock me out in 2 rounds?
Yes.
We'll see, man. No one ever knocked me out any time in my life. I had like so many fights, amateurs, professional, WSB. No one ever knocked me out. So only I was stopped against Dubois because of the cuts, and I was in terrible shape because of sickness. And no one ever knocked me out. So if people say, you know, he's next Muhammad Ali, we'll see, man. I hope so. I'm not next Leon Williams or, you know, Ernie Terrell. I hope so. You know, we'll see what's gonna happen. But no one ever knocked me out. So I don't know if he's so good. We'll see.
We will see, but I want to ask you simply, what happens on Saturday?
I look like he said like 2 months ago, give me some props. Man, I came here to London on his territory. I'm a big underdog in eyes of everyone. The kid who's everyone was avoiding, I came here on his territory and fighting him. And give me some props, man. I'm not afraid of anyone. Call my career. I never avoided anyone, and I come here for fights, you know. And against all odds, I'm believing in myself. And after so many wars in the ring, in the gym, after 20 years in boxing, from little country, Croatia, I'm here in the middle of the London fighting the next, how they say, next Mike Tyson. So give me some props, man.
We all give you props, we all respect you, and we all can't wait for Saturday night. Are you going to give us one final prediction, Philip?
I'll smash the kid, man.
I think that's the way to end this. We'll have the 2 of them facing off in a moment. Please join us Saturday night live on the Zone. Packed out to Queensbury presenting. I just want to say as well, all our thoughts are with both Raven Chapman and Lee Reeves.
Saturday.